warm welcome for Feeney.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Could you be mine? Would you be mine? It's a neighborly day on Park Road, a neighborly day on Park Road. Could you be mine? Would you be mine? I always wanted a friend just like you. I always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. While we're together, we might as well say, could you be? Would you be? Won't you please? Please won't you be my good friend? Thank you so much. It was always a dream to do that, so thank you for allowing me to fulfill a dream. I grew up with Mr. Rogers. He practically raised me. So thank you. Welcome to a wonderful evening at Playhouse and Park. Give it up for Playhouse and Park. Give it up for Dave at Direct Line Media. And give it up to all my friends that are here. Give it up, friends. I like to thank, now it's your turn to sound off. So if you're a family of Feeney, let's hear it. Yeah, my kid's like, hey, Dad, how's the Wi-Fi? I want to do my homework. And I'm like, thanks, kid. And then let's hear it for co-workers of Feeney. Let's hear it for all our podcast guests that have been on the show. Our board of directors. Marty, Nancy, Jock, Chuck, Greg, not here, all right. Fine. Let's give it up for the JCC Ballers. Where are the JCC Ballers? And here, any kids in the house? Where are the kids at? Come on, kids, you guys can be louder than that. Kids. All right. Couple things. House cleaning items. The doors will remain open. Feel free to get your drinks, use the bathroom. Don't be interrupted. Chair at the right time. Boo at the right time. I'm going to give you some ways. Like another hero of mine, Pee Wee Herman. The word of the day is layup. When you hear layup, scream real loud. Let's try it. Mr. Feeney misses a lot of layups. That's pretty good. Hopefully my singing was a layup. All right, and when I introduce my guests, anytime like Ty with his drama, with his Tinder and his baby mama drama, and his team stacking drama, we're gonna yell like Jerry Springer, Feeney, Feeney. So like Ty, how many kids do you have? Maybe one's here. All right. And anytime Scotty Mack uses his right hand, we're going to cheer. Because as a basketball guys, we know he doesn't have a right hand. So anytime he shakes his hand, waves anything with his right, because it doesn't even exist on the court, we're going to cheer real loud. And Andy, with his Michigan State Spartans, his boxers, his socks, his license plate holder, his mouse pad, his baby's onesies, we're going to boo Michigan State. Michigan State? Boo! All right, good. So let's go. Don't forget to thank the wife. Oh, okay. Wife of Feeney, thank you. Wife of Feeney. There would be no Friends of Feeney if it wasn't for Wife of Feeney. Thank you. And also in true Mr. Rogers fashion, again, my idol. He did something real special, stuck with me. And we're going to take 10 seconds, because we all got here with someone someone special, someone that was a good friend, teacher, parent, neighbor. They could be here with us in this room. They could be far away. They could be in heaven. 10 seconds. You'll think about that person. I'll do the count. Thank you. That was great. That was great. I don't know if you want to share personal, but like, did anyone think of a parent? A grandparent? A teacher? Bad segue, because Teacher Appreciation Week is this week. So we know where you're. Okay, thanks, guys. Also thank Dave from Direct Line Media. Again, 50 episodes. He has recorded me more than my wife. Oh, she's got dirty ones, though. Me washing dishes. Dishes. School of Rock, they killed it. Very talented. Playhouse on Park again. Maximum Beverage for the wine and the whiskey. Doro, that food was amazing. Doro, thank you. Scott Miller, it was great. Cody from Weehaw Brewing and Roasting. Where's Cody? Cody still here? Cody's, again, that's open, so go see Cody. And we tape on 141 Shield Street, so check out Cody. It's great that we tape there on Mondays and Tuesdays. And we got any future podcast guests? What's up? Where are you? Somewhere. Yep. Uncle Rich, future podcast guest. Steve Fisher, future podcast guest. Darlene. Nope. Yep, that's the one. Darlene. Golick Jr., where's Golick? He said he promised. Pinky promised too, so you'll see him. Thanks. Don't forget to thank my wife. Did that already. Lay up. All right, we're going to start with our first guest. Lay up. Oh, that was good. All right, so we're going to set up with my first guest. Now we're going to get into our podcast. As you know, if you watch, please watch. If you don't mind, right now, if you could take out your phones, you're allowed to take out your phones and go to YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and maybe subscribe. Scott Mack is like, yeah, my niece, she's 8. She has more followers than you. Thanks. Thanks for being a good friend. He said it at the time we had 18. Right now we're at 93, so maybe you guys could help us push us over the century mark. We'll get to 100. All right, so Tracy from Playhouse on Park. Give it up for our host. And as you can see, we're set up for Dr. Wonderful and her amazing adventures with her dog, which is a great show. And they do sensory-friendly shows for people with individual needs, and they collaborate with the Miracle League, so you can check that out. I interviewed Mike Mashaw. He bought a ticket but couldn't be here. Also, 103 tickets were sold. 103. Half of them were McGillipin's family, but hey, give it up for the McGillipins. Hi, Tracy.
How are you?
Oh. So Tracy, how long you been with the Playhouse on Park?
So I am one of the 3 co-founders, and we opened the Playhouse in June of 2009. We'll be 13 this June and heading into our 14th season. Yeah.
Who's been to a show at Playhouse on Park?
Excellent.
Who's having a good time? Let me hear you say, yeah. So, Tracy, we also have sponsors, West Hartford Lock. So this is your 3 keys that make you a great executive director, is your position?
Yeah.
Close, I was right. Executive director of Playhouse on Park. What are 3 keys that make you great at your job?
Okay, well, I run a nonprofit, so certainly fundraising and community connections and being a good member of the community. So I'm also the co-president of the Park Road Association. We communicate and collaborate with a lot of other nonprofits and community organizations and do a lot of wonderful things together, like the Miracle League. And I think that's really, really important. Obviously, communication skills. We've got a lot of people working for us here and across the country that come in for very short times, 6 to 10 week contracts. So we have to have, strong leadership, good communication, and, just a great staff. I just have an amazing staff, and without them, I couldn't do anything that I do.
Awesome.
It's probably more than 3, but.
No, but those are important. Communication, And I love the Park Road Parade Association. Park Road Parade, the first Saturday in October every year has a parade.
Absolutely.
Just recently we had neighborhood cleanup, which was great.
Last Saturday.
And
you were there, thank you.
Yep, Neela. Shout out to Neela. Neela and I picked up about 5 garbage bags, and we set the over-under on nips at 20. You think we hit the over or the under? Over. So, all right. So 3 keys. Also, all right, and we play another game. This is a storytelling game.
Okay.
Matt Dix. Is Matt Dix in the house? Or did he leave? He was here. Author, storyteller, teacher. First, last, best, worst. So you have a show or an event. Can you remember your first show here, your last show here, your best show, and your worst show?
Oh gosh. Okay, so our last show is the show that's closing tomorrow, or Thursday, is The Amazing Adventures of Dr. Wonderful and Her Dog. And we are still seeing field trips that are coming in, school groups that are coming in during the day. The very first show, I guess there's 2 answers to that question. We moved in very unexpectedly. We didn't know we were going to be taking over a theater. We found out or decided or made the decision within 2 months of getting the keys to the space. So we did a couple of little things throughout the summer. So the first thing we did is our resident dance company put on a show in June of 2009 called My Show. And we did a couple little cabarets throughout the summer, but the very first main stage production in our very first season was Lost in Yonkers, which is coincidentally on stage at Hartford Stage right now. So remember it very well. Best show, probably have 20. But I think the show that stands out the most is Cabaret, which was in our 3rd season, and it really was the show that put us on the map as a professional theater. There was a community theater here for 9 years prior to us, and we had a really hard time letting the audiences know that we're a professional theater. We hire directors, actors, we pay them, we bring them in from New York and beyond. And I think Cabaret was the first time our colleagues, our peers at Hartford Stage Theater Works came. We had sold out crowds for like 10 weeks, and when people really finally said, wow, you really are a professional theater. Worst show? I don't know that I can say that about my own theater because there's nothing, but I will say that one show that does stand out, and it was an amazing, amazing production from the talent. It was Golda's Balcony. It was incredible. The reason it was probably our worst show is it lost the absolute most amount of money. There was some world events happening that prevented people from coming out. Our actor broke her ankle at first preview. We had to kind of delay a little bit. We spent way too much money. We went over budget. Anyway, it was just, we lost a lot of money, so that I guess I would deem my worst show.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. We do that a lot in professional theater, is lose money, but we try not to.
Just maintain.
We have to raise a lot of money to subsidize, yes.
Yeah, what do you do for raising money?
We do everything and anything. Obviously, individual donations, people buy advertisements in the program. We have sponsors for different series, different productions. Some of our sponsors are here now. I know the Keatings are here. We have fundraising events. Our biggest gala of the year is coming up May 14th, which is Encore, where we'll try to raise over $100,000 at that event. We have, murder mystery events here at the theater. We've done beer gardens. We've done pretty much anything. We have to raise about 50% of our operating budget. Sometimes, like post-COVID, that could be 60 or 70%. So right now we're going into a season with maybe a $1.7, $1.8 million budget, and about 50% to 60% of that has to come from fundraising.
That's awesome.
It's a lot.
All right, so reach in your pockets. Again, be a good friend. Pick up trash that's not yours. Hold the door for someone. Give a compliment, or be charitable. If you're not giving to Friends of Feeney, you could give to Playhouse on Park, Johnny's Jog, Food Share. There's so many wonderful organizations, so I know we'll hopefully help you out.
Absolutely, and if you're not giving, buying a ticket does just as much. Coming and seeing shows and telling other people that we're here is really important.
So we got 2 more questions.
All right.
Being a teacher, 18 years. 9 years where I went to school as a kid, and now in my 9th year where my daughters went to school. So it was like a dream come true. And one of my students is right there. Matilda. Thank you for coming. A+. No homework for you tomorrow. Your teacher appreciates this on teacher appreciation. Favorite teacher? Tracy.
Ooh, favorite teacher. I would say Mr. Bennett, my 8th grade algebra teacher. And I think because I was being a little lazy and he called me out. And I think that if he had not called me out, I would have gotten even lazier and wasted my education a little bit.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. I would say I ask a lot of questions. Most of the time it's elementary school. But so you're at high school and math.
Junior high, yeah, and math.
Nice. Are you currently using math in your current position?
Counting dollars all the time.
There you go. Thank you, Mr. Bennett. Bennett, right?
Yep.
All right, last one. Favorite restaurant? There's a two-parter.
Oh, no.
This is sponsored by Gastro Park. Who's been to Gastro Park? Plugging it. All right, favorite food truck? Favorite restaurant? Not in West Hartford. It could be anywhere. Favorite restaurant?
You know, it's so hard. We have a lot of dining partners. If you've come here before, you buy a ticket, and there's like about 20 restaurants that give you a discount or an offering before or after the show if you go. Most of them also donate our opening night cast parties, donate to our fundraisers. I have to say it's so hard. Like I can pick favorite parts of all the restaurants. Like if I go to Arugula, I have my favorite appetizer. If I go over to Avere, I have a happy hour. Like I can't say a favorite.
Do you ever do that in one night?
Sometimes.
Like get an app here, and
Sure.
that's my move.
Yeah, it's good.
Nicole, she stole our move.
We'll all go out some
Yeah.
night. Yeah.
We like to stop at
We'll
Arugula
stroll.
for
We'll
our
stroll
special,
through the center. Yeah, absolutely.
Blue Elephant for the flaky things.
That might be a good fundraiser. We
yeah.
could partner on a good little stroll.
Who's coming on the Friends of Feeney bar crawl?
We'll bring the entertainment.
Food crawl. Jerry, he just offered piggyback rides, so. All right, follow-up question. At this dinner, you could eat with 4 people, dead or alive. Who you eating with, Tracy?
That might be the hardest
pressure.
question. Yeah, there's a lot of
No
pressure. Who am I eating with? Dead or alive? I mean, I think I would bring back some of my family. You know, my mom, my grandparents. I'd just like to bring the people I miss back. I think that's what I.
How many? Or which ones?
My mom and my grandfather, all my grandparents. So there's 5.
Okay. All right, I'll let that
Grandparents
slide. You
and
can
my
bring
mom.
5.
I'm bringing 5.
Well, that's really special. Yeah, I get that a lot too when I ask 4 questions. One would always be a relative that maybe didn't see a child that missed, and so that's great, very touching. Mm-hmm. Did you think about them in your 10 seconds?
I did.
That's special. Thank you so much. Give it up for Tracy.
Thank you.
Any closing remarks, Tracy? Closing remarks.
The only thing we didn't mention is that we also do have a really vast education program. So we do theater classes after school, all summer long. We have programs. We have programs that we bring into the schools. We have a lot going on, so check it out.
All right, cool.
Really.
Who's coming to Playhouse on Park? Thank you, Tracy. Give it up for Tracy. I'm just looking for this one name. All right, now we're going to introduce. Are they sitting over there, Dave?
Nope, sit right there.
Oh, you're bringing chairs. Got you. Yeah. All right, so I want to get this. It says something funny here because it's going to be on key with this.
Number 68.
We got your name here. Jerry. Want to see Jerry Burns? Got some other people here. Feeney. I don't want to give out too many. We're going to play a game. So tonight is full of games. It's a little switching up of oh, here it is. Boom. First guy we're going to introduce. He's from either upper or lower. He plays hoop. He's an attorney. Give it up for Andy Erline. Right here.
Right here? All right, thanks, man.
Andy.
Appreciate that. Appreciate the warm welcome.
Warm welcome.
I even wore the Spartan kicks for you just to rub it in a
See that?
bit. Yeah.
Spartan color kicks. Told you everything. His wallet, pocket
That's
protector,
not
his
true.
pen.
That's not true at all.
Toilet paper?
Nope.
I'd use that toilet paper. All right, let's give it up for Scotty McGillipin. Insurance guy. Taller than Ty. He claims he's better looking than me. I don't know.
I think he forgot to give you props, Scott.
Oh, high five. Up top. Right hand. That was his right hand.
Right hand, Scotty.
Wait, I didn't introduce you.
Ty, come on, man.
Ty, you're ruining everything.
Come on, Ty.
Were you on the phone stacking your team for later? All right. So even though you can see Ty's feet on his license photo, he still can score 60 points at the JCC. 60 points would take me a month to score.
More.
I maybe missed 60 layups a game. So give it up for his baby mama. Team stacking. Jerry Springer having. So this means a lot. This is episode 22, our first repeat guests. Special people are my good friends. When I say good friends, they pick up the trash. They're charitable. They don't give too many compliments of my hoop game, but in other circles, they give compliments. So I'm just happy to, episode 22, go back and watch it. It has more than 500 views. So I said, 500, yeah, James, imagine that, James. They beat you, 26, you better step up your game. You're next, so be ready. You ready? You're next. Not yet. Not yet. So, Ty, we're going to get right into it. Oh, first, new dad.
True.
How's my nephew David?
He's good. He's good. 17 months. It's been a lot of fun.
He sends me videos of him playing on a little baby court, making shots.
Better layups than Feeney already. Better
Layups.
layups.
He makes more layups. The kid's 3 months old. Better shooter than me.
It's close.
Scott's son, speaking of sons, has a big event. What's on Saturday, Scott?
We have a bar mitzvah.
Woo!
All right.
Tell us more about that.
We have a bar mitzvah. No, we're going to the Yard Goats. We're going to hear some Hebrew, some singing, and you're coming, right?
Yep.
All right.
And who else is
We have a bar mitzvah.
Who's reading at the bar mitzvah?
You. Ty. No. Family members, people who can read Hebrew. It'll be
I
fun.
can practice. I got 3 days.
Can you read Hebrew?
I have a tough time reading, period.
Yeah.
Ty, new JCC season. Who's playing ball at the JCC? Who thinks Ty stacks his team? Oh, Jim Miller clapped. Write it down. Bush clapped. Brett clapped. All right. All right. Before we continue, I promised my good friend James Mark. Oh, so, most views. This is also an award-winning podcast, ladies and gentlemen. The Edith Ferry Award was delivered to my friend James. James, he's going to share about his wonderful award and how he won it. I'm very proud of him. This is a good friend.
Nice.
Well, thank you, Feeney. This means a lot to me for all the hard work we did for Feeney and friends and Dave. This means that everything, because if you guys watched it, this was the 26th episode of Feeney Talks with Friends. Everybody from the Hartford County, I promoted Hartford County 4-H Fair with Feeney, and he came to do the Hartford County 4-H Fair, and this is an awesome idea. And Feeney, thank you again.
Give it up for James. So, James worked at High Meadow Day Camp. James was a CIT, counselor in training. He aged out of CIT, so he became a FIT. Any guesses on what a FIT stands for? He became a Feeney in training.
Yeah.
We had a shirt made and everything. And we worked together all summer, and then he came on the podcast, and he works at, shows his oxen, cow, and throw him up. And then he won for the 4-H in the Hartford County. So I'm just honored that he's here. Honored that I can say this is an award-winning podcast.
Yeah.
All right. Closing remarks. Closing remarks, James.
That was a great way to promote the Hartford County 4-H Fair for Feeney Talks with Friends and the 4-H. But if you guys want to be on the podcast, Dave is your guy.
Thanks, James. Thank you, man. You're my man. Cool. James, give it up for James. Yeah, James, we did a Hartford Wolfpack bus trip. James came on the bus trip. We fundraised and brought families and friends from the Hillcrest neighborhood who wouldn't really go to a game or interested in hockey. So we did a bus trip, and James was a part of that. It was a great time. We're hoping to do a Yard Goats game, so please follow on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We have a couple save the dates in the brochure. Hopefully everyone takes one home. Thank you, Cricket and Laura Graphics, for making that wonderful colored brochure. If you are a podcast guest, your picture is in there. All of our sponsors are in there, all of our raffle sponsors. Thank you to People's Bank. So it was great. Save the dates. Memorial Day. We're marching in the Friends of Feeney's marching in the West Hartford Memorial Day Parade on May 30th. There's no school that day, so please join us. We're honoring a very special person, a legend, a hero, Paul Buca. He was served in Vietnam, and he's a Medal of Honor recipient, and is also Matilda's grandfather. So it was pretty cool, Paul. Saved the date. And then October 1st, first Saturday in October, was the Park Road Parade. And then we follow up with a Makerspace event at Elmwood Community Center. So check that out. And then speaking of save the dates, we got to save the date. Golf tournament coming up. Where's Miles? Miles, you want to come speak on that, or you want me to do it?
You can do it.
Miles, correct me if I'm wrong.
September 10th.
September 10th, Goodwin Golf Course in Hartford, Friends of Feeney event. We're looking for sponsors, foursomes, golfers.
Flyers out there with QR codes, so if you want to learn more, website went up today. Scan QR codes to your phone. I put them all over the place, and you can learn more about the event.
Thank you, Miles. Miles and Omar, my friend Miles and Omar are running that. Look into that. And then we got we're surprising Ty.
Here we go.
So Ty's not only a hero on the basketball court, but he's also a very great person off the basketball court. So I'd like to invite David Morse. David Morse works for Cystic Fibrosis, and he runs a Hartford Finest. So Hartford Finest.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So Ty and David, Ty.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
So you want to
Eric,
talk about Hartford's
Yeah.
Finest?
Of course, and congrats on the 50th show.
Thank you.
So Eric invited me on the show today.
This is a surprise to me too.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, Ty.
part of the thing here,
Surprise!
surprise. So Eric invited me on the show to first publicly announce and present your nomination for the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation's Hartford's Finest, which is an award that the foundation gives out to people like yourself who are stewards of the community, excellent professionals. There's around 20 people that participate, and Eric had supplied your name. He's done it in the past, and we're excited to have you as part of the 2022 class. And congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, Ty.
And then we got a couple more. Two more surprises. They're actually here. You want to go for it?
Yeah, of course. So there's a couple other nominations. Lynn Booth
Lynn Booth.
and
Over here, Lynn Booth.
and Nancy, forgive my pronunciation, Sohn or Son.
Nancy Wallace Sohn.
So very excited to have all three of you on as part of the Hartford's Finest class.
You want to get on the mic? Get mic time. Mic time. These are great friends. Nancy, one of the strongest people I know. One of the main reasons we started Friends of Feeney.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet
You sit right here.
No, that's okay.
Nancy, when I started in West Hartford 9 years ago, she lost her husband, Sam. And Gabby, her daughter, was in my class, and I had to do something, and I started GoFundMe. Come to find out, GoFundMe taxes the recipient and takes a portion of every donation. Boo, GoFundMe. Chair, Friends of Feeney. But I'm so proud that continued our relationship with Nancy. She's just, again, a great friend. And now she is the secretary of Friends of Feeney, and I couldn't be here without her, and just thank you so much. So give it up for Nancy. Here, you want to talk?
Thank you, Friends of Feeney, and the continuation of this. Like, Eric set out to help my family during a really difficult time, and I am thankful that we're able to give forth to other families that are in need, other kids that are in need. It was really a godsend when everything happened for us. And it's nice to be able to pay it forward and it's nice to see so many people that want to do as good as Eric does. And I can't thank him enough. And oh my God, I could cry.
And then Lynn Booth is like a volunteer superstar. You'll see her at any parade dressed as Irish Wonder Woman for the St. Patrick's Day parade, red, white, and blue Wonder Woman for the Memorial Day parade, and just really brings the energy and the costumes, and it will help with the raffle like she did tonight. And thank you, Lynn. So all deserving of the Hartford's Finest. And Dave, thanks for being here. Lynn?
Thank you, Eric. I don't have a speech planned or anything.
Speech.
I'm speechless. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say.
All right. Well, thank you. And thank you, Dave. I gave it all up. Dave. All right. So thank you. And any closing remarks?
Yeah, on behalf of the foundation, thank you all three for being involved. You know, it goes a long way with kids and the people across the country who suffer from the condition, and hopefully you guys get a good experience out of this.
And Ty has, they all have fundraising pages up, and all the proceeds go to cystic fibrosis. So please check it out. And again, it's on Facebook. You can look it up. And thank you, Dave, for being here. And thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks. Sorry. That was a surprise. Surprise.
Yeah,
All right. Oh, boo. We'll get you a refill.
We got a kicker.
We need a refill. Yuri, bartender, please. Oh, tapped. Boo.
Or some paper towels. Either
All
way.
right. We're getting right into our first game. Who likes games?
All right.
Yay. Again, another sponsor, the biggest sponsor, the longest term sponsor, the most 10-year sponsor. Give it up for Donut Crazy. It's Irene from episode 10. She's here. Hello, Irene. Was here. Anyway, they're on Farmington Avenue. Donut Crazy. So this is Crazy Questions with Donut Crazy, sponsored by Donut Crazy down at Donut Crazy. So Farmington Avenue. These are written for kids by kids. Matilda, you remember your crazy question? You want to come up and ask it? All right, fine. So I put up pictures and I gave him a little spiel. So you guys, this is for Ty. Would you rather watch basketball or play basketball?
I wouldn't watch Feeney play basketball.
It's not a comedy show, bro. We're talking about sports.
Oh, is it?
You still turning it? Okay. All right, fine. Watch me play. Yeah, it's very entertaining. Would you rather play the violin or the cello?
Me?
Yeah. It's a bar mitzvah.
I'd rather play the violin,
All right, all right.
and I've got nothing else.
Andy, would you rather have a cat or a dog?
I'd rather go to Donut Crazy with my dog.
Good answer. Oh, this is a good one. So this goes for every. Would you rather play horse, pig, or real basketball?
You want to go?
No, it's you. Oh, give it up for former podcast guest Yuri and Dave Pylon. Acting as bartenders. Tip your waiters. Try the veal. They're here all week.
What's the question?
So pig, it's like when you miss it, you get a P,
Yeah.
an I or a G,
Okay.
or horse, or real basketball.
I'll play pig against Feeney.
Oh boy. Andy, how big is your house?
I don't think that's a question I can answer. So you live in it. Hold on, before we go any further, you gotta take this. So I think this is the part of the 50th episode where we focus on Feeney a little bit because he likes to talk and keep the attention off himself. So I met Feeney 8 years ago, roughly, and whether you like his antics on the basketball court or not, I think everyone in this room realizes that he's got a heart of gold, and he dumps his time tirelessly into raising money for great causes and great people in the community, and it's really admirable. As his friend that gives him a lot of crap via text message and on the court, he's a great guy. I think everybody would agree. If you've got a drink, we can raise it up to Feeney's 50th podcast, and maybe have 50 more.
Cheers.
Ty, don't drink it all.
Yeah.
You'll have to.
Go slow,
Someone
Ty.
have to take you home.
Ty, you're not tall enough for this ride, Ty.
You gave me the wrong chair, but
It's
I'm gonna
always
stick
the
with
chair.
it.
You still going?
I mean, the question is, how big is my house?
I like that one. Wait, good segue, good like deflection. That was good. Thank you for your compliment again. Don't hear many compliments from this guy, but thank you. About how fast is your car?
These are quite fast. or
Ty,
slow.
how short are you?
These are good questions.
I'm very short. What do you do in your free time? Ty hangs upside down in his closet, hoping to stretch out. Are you good at drawing?
No. He's not.
And this is from
Are you
Gus.
good at layups?
Layups!
No.
What's the answer?
Is that hers?
What's your favorite color? You could just shout
Making layups.
Green.
out. Yeah!
Donut crazy.
What's your favorite book?
Actually, hold on. We have to shout out Maximum Beverage for this great shot that we got
Oh, yeah.
to take, right? Come on, get it in. Thanks again.
Maximum
Take another
Beverage.
one. Maximum Beverage.
Matt Whitney, episode 20-ish.
20-ish. Cheers.
So they paid $25 to watch us drink?
Yeah.
Apparently.
Are you guys having fun?
Just
Let me hear you
checking.
say yeah. Layups.
Layups. And
All right. Are we done here or what? Would
I
you
mean,
rather
you
play
got the
basketball or football? No, we're going to fire away. Speed round. And then we got another game. We got games today.
Okay.
Games.
these are
Are you famous singers?
Well, you are. We've heard the Mr. Rogers intro.
Thank God that's over, because that was the only thing I was nervous about all day.
That's it.
How'd I do? All right. Oh, you got the mic? We'll do some questions for the crowd then. Who's got the mic? Dave. Intern. Jamie. Someone. All right.
Anyone.
All right, we're just calling random out. Call out a friend. Oh, is that Seth Brown? Seth Brown. Would you rather eat 100 hot dogs or 100 burgers? 100 hot dogs. Okay.
Convinced, too.
Oh,
Confident.
how is baby David going?
Oh, that's a great question.
Would you rather, okay, let's call someone else. Marty, would you rather be an artist or a musician? Musician. All right. Scott, what do you do when you're bored?
Text time.
Brett, what do you do at a water park? Eat.
Eat. All right. Make
Jerry,
lights.
what do you do at the park? Why didn't the teddy bear eat dessert?
Is there a punchline?
Because he was stuffed. Rick Bush, would you rather be a leopard that eats insects or a lion that eats cheetahs? A lion that eats cheetahs. Yeah.
I can see that.
Ty, do you do anything that does not involve basketball?
Oh, that's a good question. Whoever
And
that
this is Jaylee. Shout out to Jaylee.
Perceptive.
No.
No.
Grow.
All right, Miss L. Oh, no. Special shout out, Miss L's we work together every day, Miss L. And you know I love you, become a really good friend. She works in our room with students that, just need some extra support. And I'm sad, she's retiring this year. So we're gonna cheers to Lonnie, Mrs. L, Lonnie. Now, what's your favorite color?
Purple. All right.
What's a cat's favorite color? My cat's purple.
Spartans, boo.
But that was pretty good.
You've been waiting all day for that.
All right, well, we're just shouting them out. Do you guys have any pets? Yeah. Let's hear it for the pet owners out there. Jason, you have a pet? Yeah. What do you have? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Wolf in the house. Wolf. Speaking of pets, my dog Barkley's favorite place to walk is Wolf's house because he has a female dog, and my Barkley gets so excited to check all the messages on the lawn, and then he leaves a message, and the next day he goes back and he's like, what'd she respond? I asked her, did she like me? Check yes or no. I need to know, did she circle yes or no? Wolf's house. Jorge, my dude, neighbor. Be a good neighbor. He lets my dog pay in his lawn, so he's a good neighbor. What's your gaze? Reggie Graham in the house. What's your favorite holiday?
Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Fair.
Reggie Graham, episode 2. My son. I was Reggie Graham's senior counselor when I taught at Central Connecticut State, and I worked for LEAP, Leadership, Education, Athletics, and Partnership.
All right, Feeney.
He was a 10-year-old, so I had a group of 10 10-year-olds. I picked them up at Church Street South Projects across the street at the train station. What was the nickname, remember? The Jungle? The nickname of the area was the Jungle, and I picked them, we played sports. How many times did I beat you in hoop? Never. Did I make my layups then? No. Layups.
Hey!
All right, but it means a lot for Reggie to be here. I love you. So thanks for coming, dude, my guy. Would you rather have a cat or a dog? John Humphrey.
Definitely a dog.
Natural Dividends, nonprofit, also on the podcast. Thank you for coming. You want to share a little bit about Natural Dividends? Where'd that mic runner go? Which front you on? Yo.
We're nonprofit, West Hartford based. Our overall mission is increasing nature's share. And we do that by connecting other nonprofits that are doing good in the community, and then giving individuals a way to live a more sustainable lifestyle.
And we partnered at Gastro Park.
We did partner at the Gastro Park, and you had me on the podcast to advertise it, so
Yeah,
thank you.
It was really cool. It was one of the first guys I didn't know prior to the podcast, and we got to meet each other live on there, or not live, but taped. And he does wonderful things, and just great. And you can do a handstand. So you want to do a handstand in front of everyone? No pressure. No pressure.
Not now.
No pressure. He has this sick picture on the rock, like this famous rock that everyone takes a picture on, real far away.
Trolltunga in Norway.
Troll. Yep, that place.
Yeah, good work, Feeney. You nailed that.
You didn't wear a Friends of Feeney shirt when you were doing the handstand.
I didn't know you back then. But
okay.
Next time.
It's not an excuse, really. I mean.
All right. Cooper, my nephew, great volunteer. Cooper. Is it bad?
Cool.
Would you rather be a basketball or a hoop?
Basketball, I think.
All right.
Who's your favorite author?
I'd say Terry Pratchett.
Nice. Why?
He makes good books.
What runs, has a bed, but does not sleep? A river.
Well,
Hit it.
No.
No.
Yes, Ty.
Talk.
Layups.
Oh boy.
Neela, the director of decoration committee for Friends of Feeney. Neela. Oh. Okay, those are for Andy. We'll have Matilda read that one.
Oh boy.
Would you rather parkour or do hot lava? The floor is lava.
Oh.
Sorry.
The floor is lava?
Why?
Because I don't know how to do parkour and jumping over a table threatens me.
Who's your favorite team?
Wait, for
Boo.
what?
I don't know, ever.
It's Michigan State. That's the answer.
Michigan State, he said. Boo! Oh, another one.
Jesus.
Oh.
Yeah, good Lord.
All right, we got some Andy questions. This is from Matilda. Happy 50th podcast, Matilda. Why did you start the podcast? Great
That's not
question.
For me, Feeney.
Oh.
Well, I started the
So Dave, who does a Behind the Brand, Dave from Direct Line Media. We're a little late on this, but my name's Eric Feeney, the founder and president of Friends of Feeney. We have a nonprofit called Friends of Feeney, and our mission is to help children and families that have heartbreak or tragedy. And I use this podcast to talk to wonderful people in the community that are doing great things. All thanks to my friend Dave at Direct Line Media and Cody at Weehaw Roasting and Brewing, and just everyone now, Playhouse on Park, Tracy. So that's why I started the podcast. And he does a Behind the Brand. Had me on. Hey, what's Friends of Feeney? Talk. On the way out, I go, hey, what do you think of me asking the questions? And here we are, 50 podcasts later. Dave.
Nice job, Dave. Nice job, Dave.
Congrats, man.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Congratulations.
Good job, buddy. Thanks, Dave. Mic'd up. Why did I start a podcast? And why did I start playing basketball? Oh, really? You're just like Ty. Why are you bringing it up? I know I love basketball. I've been in the league for 13 years. Give it up for all you JCC guys again. Oh. Also, this is a Tuesday night, so thank you, Ty.
There it is.
The Spring League plays on Tuesdays. Ty, graciously, as the director, changed the schedule, so it means a lot for everyone. Should be playing hoop, but you're here with us, supporting a good cause, so give it up.
Nice work, Ty.
Oh, Andy, how did you break your leg?
Oh.
That's from Matilda right there.
Thanks, Matilda. That's a good question. Miles airballed a shot, and I ran. Oh, shoot. Miles wasn't there. I was chasing the ball down out of bounds. Then I airballed my own shot and jumped too far and hit a wall. And then the ankle broke. So less than ideal. But here I am. There was no crying, actually. I think we got witnesses to that. I just sort of talked through it.
No crying.
No, he didn't cry. I carried him out.
That definitely didn't happen. That definitely didn't happen.
That's a
I think I
lie.
carried you out while they carried me. But that's a good question. It's good now. I'm back to being a below-average basketball player with Feeney.
Welcome to the club.
Oh, that is a good question. Maybe Scott can answer that.
No.
Bar mitzvah.
Bar mitzvah.
Bar mitzvah mode.
No, everyone said, oh, Scott's team looks great on paper, best team ever. Decker's texted me. Didn't turn out that well game one.
No, we
I'm
were
on
not
Scott's
good.
team. Scott graciously drafted me. Seventh round.
Last round, Feeney.
13 years ago. Brett, 13 years ago, when did you pick me? First. Thank you.
It's a far drop.
Decline.
That's what happens.
Stocks dropping, Feeney. Sell, sell, sell. Stocks dropping. That's
Yeah.
exactly.
Focus efforts
I'm
on
not good at
podcasts.
hoop. I'm good at getting people together and being a good friend. What
Right,
has
hold on,
ears
hold on.
like a cat,
Hold on, hold on.
tall like a cat, looks like a cat, but not a cat?
Donut crazy.
Matilda, what's the answer? A kitten.
All right, more Feeney questions. Enough. I got.
Oh, okay,
You
good.
like to
Spin
ask
it.
the question, so we're gonna again throw it back to you. You asked Tracy earlier what her most memorable teacher was. You've asked everybody in your podcast that question. What's your best teacher, favorite teacher, most memorable teaching relationship you've had? What's Feeney's? What's the teacher behind the Feeney story?
No. So, easy question. This woman next to my mom, shout out to Mama Feeney.
Mama Feeney's here through all
Yeah.
this? And we just get to it?
Yeah.
We're just getting to Mama
We
Feeney
just
right
get to
now.
Mama Feeney?
Next to my mom, this mom, you know, wonderful person. I love you. Why did I say, was that late? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Mom.
it's late.
Mama Feeney in the house. We're going to get shirts now. Friends of Mom, or Moms of Feeney, but thank you. And I told her, I said, Ma, what did you think about the intro? I said, Ma, the intro's for you, because we used to watch Mr. Rogers together. And you know the story, remember the one when the Incredible Hulk was on? Lou Ferrigno came on, and the witch came on to show kids that we're only wearing a mask to dress up, don't be scared. So Lou Ferrigno came out with the green on, green off. What did I do as a kid? I ran to the bathroom, took as much toothpaste as I could and smeared it over my face so I could run out like the Hulk. And I was like, oh, Mr. Rogers memory. Thanks, Mom, for putting on Mr. Rogers.
Yep.
I told her the intro's for you, dedicated the intro. But back to my favorite teacher. My 5th grade teacher, easy, hands down, Mrs. Jarrell, changed my life. Everyone sat in groups of 4. I was a little talkative and had high energy. I sat off by myself. Everyone got rewards and got to play like Carmen Sandiego and wearing the Oregon Trail. I didn't get to earn that yet because I didn't play. The behavior wasn't right. And she had a meeting with my mom after I wore a Grateful Dead t-shirt with a skull and roses on it, tie-dye, for picture day.
Seems right.
She called my mom, we set up a meeting. And then, in addition to that, I stole the gym teacher's rope, tug-of-war rope, brought it to recess, tied myself in the back, challenged the entire recess to have a tug-of-war, lost horribly,
Yeah, of course.
got dragged across the playground on my chest over kids when they ended up going to the nurse bleeding and crying.
It's good stuff.
So I had this meeting with Mrs. Jarrell and just had that talk with my mom and Mrs. Jarrell and motivated me to, turn it around a little bit. And by the end, I got gumshoe on Carmen Sandiego. I kept dying of dysentery on Oregon Trail. Neela, what's dysentery? What's dysentery? When you die from pooping too much. Dysentery. Matilda, write that down.
Don't
But
write that down.
and Mrs. Jarrell looked at me once and said, Mr. Feeney, or Eric maybe at the time, said, Feeney, you 5th grade little Feeney, you. And she said, you're going to go to college, and in college we take notes on index cards. So if you notice, I still to this day, shout out, funny, I still do everything on index cards, thanks to Mrs. Jarrell, 5th grader. But it gets better. Mrs. Jarrell went on to being a principal. I went on to being a teacher. I get out of teaching school at Southern. I need to intern and building sub. I go to university. Where am I going to go?
Donut crazy.
Donut crazy. I'm going to Kingsbury School, and Mrs. Jarrell was the principal, and I was the teacher, intern. So she impacted my life as a student and a teacher. And then, like, my 2nd year in, I get a knock on the door, and she's like, Mrs. Jarrell's like, hey, is this your student? And I'm like, no, Mrs. Jarrell, it's not my student, it's a 2nd grader. I teach 3rd grade. A couple minutes later, she comes back. This is your student. So I'm thinking, like, she's trying to teach me everyone's my student. She started to, like, early onset of dementia and Alzheimer's. So she had to retire kind of early. And, not a day goes by. She retired early, and she ended up passing away. But, that's why I do what I do and why I kind of went into teaching. And she motivated me to just be the best teacher I could be. Again, after my mom, the most impactful woman in my life. So, good question. And
All right.
it took 50 episodes to finally someone ask that. High five. Right hand. Right hand. Right hand.
Yeah! Little easier one. You did the game First, last, best, worst. Podcast. First podcast, last podcast, best podcast, worst podcast.
Ooh, putting people on the spot.
Yeah, we are. Calling names now.
First, Matt Dix, storyteller guy that I teach with. He's like my frenemy. He's, again, another, likes to bust it, but also be a really good friend, storytelling. So Matt Dix was number one. Last was Nicole and Krista. Are they here? Nicole and Krista? Authors. Oh, Imperfect Plan, authors. That was my last one. They write as Addison McKnight, West Hartford moms. And my best one has to be today, the best 50th podcast.
All right.
This is awesome. So good that you're all here. It means a lot. 103 tickets. Thank you so much for being here. Your support means a lot. And then the worst? Worst. These schmoes right here.
These guys right here. Bottom three.
Bottom three.
The worst? Nah, I don't know. No, all of them have been great. Unfortunately, that'd be rough. Yeah, that dude was terrible. Where is he? You know who I'm talking about. Marty was pretty bad. Marty, episode 11. Marty, episode 11. My dude, my neighbor, my friend. I'm only busting. You're not, He's on the board of directors, retired teacher, great person, world traveler. Marty, thank you for everything that you do. You went from the worst to the first. Dennis House. Who's ready for another game? We got trivia time.
Wow, all right.
Director of Decorations. We got a special host. Ladies and gentlemen, you may know this person. Oh, wait, where'd he go? You know who the special host is? Oh, hey. The one and only Dennis House is in the house.
Hey, everybody.
Dennis House is in the house.
Super excited to be here with everybody.
Hey, Dennis.
Nice to see you. How are you?
Good, thank you.
How's everybody doing here today?
No, you good. I got a mic here.
This is a great crowd.
You want it? Yeah. Go ahead.
And I got to say that,
No, you can't. Take that with you.
first of all, I want to thank Eric for everything he does for the town of West Hartford.
Yep.
Truly an amazing guy who's tireless. I've been at a couple of your events. The turnout's amazing. Goes to a great cause. So big round of applause for Eric.
Good job, Feeney.
While I'm here, I also want to say something about Ty, because Ty taught my son, and probably everyone's son, how to play basketball at a very young age at the JCC. He, too, is tireless and really a success story. And so all of your contributions, we thank you so much. You have so much patience with kids. And I remember when my son was at preschool at the JCC, you taught a course, Intro to Sports. And they played field hockey, floor hockey, and basketball, and everything. And so you know it all. Thank you very much. So,
Yeah, Ty. Yeah, Ty.
Scott McGilpin, president of the West Hartford Youth Football League, everybody.
Oh, I missed it.
Who's also tireless, does a lot for our town out there, making sure that everyone is doing everything legit, and making sure that every kid's having fun, and that all the equipment's out there. And so we thank you for your service as well, and to you as well.
Thanks.
So
yeah, I do not.
And this guy.
Well, I just met you tonight.
Yeah,
So.
it's fine. Great to meet you.
Andy and Bar Mitzvah.
Can we just show?
But I've heard great things about you.
Yeah, sure.
So,
Not if
so
you're
I
the
was
JCC.
asked to come and ask some trivia questions. And I'm a little suspicious because these guys gave me the questions they want me to ask them.
Scott gave you the questions.
So there's a presumption here that perhaps they know the answers. So I had to throw a couple in that maybe you don't.
Oh,
if that's okay.
Curveball.
To keep it live.
Nice. You want to judge who ringed in first?
The print is small.
You all right over there, Ty? You all right?
Can we just boo Andy's color choice? He had to take this one.
Oh, I like that.
Let me get Michigan
All right.
State Spartans green. Boo this man.
This is called we have run out of things to say.
Yes.
But people donated and are still here, so we're going to have a trivia again. I'm not sure that will fit on a graphic in front of a TV. But I like the name. It's very clever.
It's a real pro.
Oh, did you write that?
Which team won the very first NBA basketball game?
Come on, Feeney. Feeney.
Celtics.
I'm going Celtics.
Nope.
Feeney.
First?
Buzz in.
Why are you looking at me, dude?
Because, well, who are you going to
He
pick?
wrote the questions for you, not me.
I said Celtics.
Wrong.
Ty.
Wrong.
All right.
Bar Mitzvah. What team are you
No one knows?
All right, fine. I won't say Celtics.
What team are you going to
Who's your
pick?
favorite team?
Yeah? New York Knicks? Knicks. You wrote
Knicks.
that?
Absolutely.
Yes!
You are the winner of that
I'm
question.
winning! 1 point for me. One point for me.
We're trying to.
That was a
layup.
layup.
10 minutes later.
Layup. See, you do
What do
miss
you
the
mean?
layups. Just like that, miss the layups.
Feeney. That's what the Feeney was for. Like,
So I know so many of you here, and it's great to see familiar faces from John Decker to so many other people, but I just spotted someone who
okay.
I became friends with when he asked me to be an assistant basketball coach. And I said, I don't really, I think you said something to me like, well, you look kind of athletic. You can be a coach. I said, well, I'm not a very good basketball player. It's not my sport. Rick Bush, everybody. Thank you so much for that.
Bush.
And we had a great time. I learned a lot. We actually did the drills, the suicide drills, everything, with the kids, and we won the championship. So that was, they can never take that away. Our 1 year together was momentous, and so I'll never forget it. Anyway, the things that make us happier as adults, right, as dads, right? All right, next question. How many championship trophies does Ty have on his windowsill?
A lot.
I know this because of the text chain I'm on. It's 14.
14. 14 is correct, yes!
14.
Somebody talks a lot about their championships.
Who was the first player to be picked MVP unanimously?
Wait, is this?
Are we talking JCC or real?
NBA.
NBA. Who was the first NBA player? Yes, I should have added that. To be picked MVP unanimously.
Tyler Curry.
Steph Curry, you're absolutely correct.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Tyler, huh?
How do you know him as Tyler?
I don't know.
Is that his real name?
Probably
His real
not.
No,
his
it's,
birth name?
it's Stephen Curry.
Gotcha. So I have a couple of questions that were not on this list. Who was the most outstanding player in UConn's first national championship in 1999?
Wow.
Rick Bush.
Was that Hamilton?
Hamilton, yes, Richard Hamilton. Woo. Very good. Excellent. Who scored the first three-point basket in NBA history?
Ty Tran. Chris Ford.
Yes.
Celtics. Bro, I wasn't even born yet.
Not Feeney.
Who owns the highest single-game scoring total in all JCC leagues, and how many?
Ty. I'm
No,
sure the answer's
it's
Ty.
not me.
It's got to be Ty.
Who wants to take a guess?
Carl.
Scott?
I wrote the question.
That's true. All right.
It's got to be Ty.
Ty, 60.
Yeah.
60.
That's amazing.
60 points.
All right.
I also shot 80 shots.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, here's the question I added.
Maybe 90.
Who is the NBA owner who went to high school with Mayor Sherry Cantor?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yes! Mark Lazary.
Marty.
Of the Milwaukee Bucks.
He wins.
Very good.
Might have been the worst podcast, but that's the best answer.
That was great. That was great.
You get a T-shirt. Just ask Feeney.
Yeah, just get a T-shirt from Feeney. That's
See, I did stump you guys. All
That
right.
was good.
Who was the youngest player to score 10,000 points in the NBA?
LeBron.
LeBron. Yes, absolutely.
Kobe.
You're on a roll.
State's on a roll over here.
Who did Carl want to beat up last season in our league?
Hey, can I phone a friend on this one?
Yeah. Phone a friend.
Is Brett Esterson here?
Brad Esterson. All right, here's another one I came up with, a little Connecticut thing. What is the mascot of Connecticut College?
Oh. Ty, you got to get this.
Dennis House.
Yeah, exactly. Dennis Houses.
The house.
Nutmegs.
It's a very unique mascot.
The nutmegs.
Nope. The Camels.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Brittany McGilpin.
The McGilpins are on a roll.
Who is the all-time leading scorer in men's college basketball?
Oh, that's a tough one.
What is-
Leitner.
Nope. No. Wrong.
Anyone in the audience?
I know someone that scored 1,000 points.
Pistol Pete? Oh, that's Pistol Pete, yeah.
Pete Maravich, absolutely.
Oh. Fisher.
Who has been drafted as early as the first round and as late as the 5th round in our Old Dudes League.
Feeney.
Lay up,
Absolutely.
lay up.
Absolutely.
High school hero, college zero.
Which family bought the most tickets for this event?
Woo! McGilpin!
Bar mitzvah crew.
How many games did Wilt Chamberlain foul out of during his 14-year NBA career?
I'm gonna go with 1.
0 is correct.
That's a different count.
Is that Mr. McGilpin?
Yeah.
Yes, very good answer on that. It's
Dr.
McGilpin. I'm sorry.
Easy.
Dr.
Whoa,
McGilpin.
Dennis.
Excuse me.
Come over here offending our friends.
I've offended people already. Which Toronto Raptors head coach was fired the same year that he was named NBA Coach of the Year?
Dwayne Casey.
Dwayne Casey, absolutely.
Detroit Pistons, baby.
Who is considered the best captain in our league?
Nobody likes Andy.
Yeah, definitely not Andy.
First, last, best.
Chad
word.
Tinder.
Chad
Tinder.
There's always a Chad.
Who's the last person
Chad Tinder's better.
to dunk
think
in the
the
Old
iPhone.
Dudes League?
Rick Bush with no shirt on.
No, it just happened.
Wait, that's not
No,
true.
it wasn't. You told me it wasn't the first.
No, that's. Oh,
No.
sorry.
No.
Francis.
Oh, Francis.
He said it wasn't the first. He said Carl
And
did it.
who has Andy drafted the most?
Oh, that's an easy one.
McGilpin.
Scotty Mac.
These were good questions.
Bar mitzvah crew.
These were great questions. Well done, everybody.
Yay, Dennis House.
All right.
Give it up for Dennis House. Episode 25. Feeney
Awesome
Talks
to
with
be here.
Friends.
Thank you so much. Can I take a picture of all of us up here?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see who wants it. We'll give it a day so I can.
Is he always going to be on YouTube?
We'll put it on Channel 8 tomorrow. How's that sound? Channel 8 at 6 o'clock news tomorrow night.
Yes.
All right, let's pretend we're asking questions here. All right.
Should I stand up or sit down?
I thought you were standing.
Stay seated, Ty.
Same thing, Ty.
You look like.
All right, hold up your buzzers. Hold up your
Oh,
buzzers.
buzzing out the beer.
Excellent.
Cheese.
Hey, guys, thanks for
Thanks,
having me. I
Dennis.
appreciate it. And congrats on 50.
Thank you. Dennis, awesome, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. You're the man.
All right.
One more time for Dennis House.
Is it JCC coming?
Oh, and remember I said that daughter who asked if there was Wi-Fi there? Well, she's here now. She chose her softball game, dedicated athlete that she is. So I'm glad that. And she hit a double and scored. So it was worth the trip. Boogie B is here. The party can continue. All right, we're doing another game.
Oh, boy.
Now, this involves someone from the audience. We're going to play a game. You have 1 minute. This is like 100 pyramid or $1,000 pyramid.
Nope. Sure.
Andy's going to go first.
Okay.
Andy picks a friend in the audience. I will hold these behind him. You have to get him to guess the word.
Spartans.
Boo.
I wanted Miles, but he's leaving.
Wow, Miles. Is this something he said?
It
I
is.
mean, you broke his ankle. At least you could do is partner up.
If you wouldn't have airballed that shot.
You picking someone? You want to go first?
I mean, yeah. Yeah, sure. I can't see anybody because the lights are so bright. I'll pick Decker.
Decker. What round did you draft Decker in? Come on, Decker. Come on out. Give it up.
Second. That's a solid second.
Early second round pick. So, Decker, you're going to have 1 minute. Why don't we stand off to the side, angled a little bit. I will hold up a word behind Andy. You have to give him clues.
It's a terrible idea.
To get him to guess it.
Is it
Again,
one word
1
or
minute
sentences
time.
or?
Full sentences. The
just
only
can't say
rule
the
is you
word?
can't say this word.
Okay.
Spartans.
Sooners.
Ready. All right. We're going to keep track.
Oh, I got that right.
Who wants to do the scoring?
There's no scoring.
Wolf, you do the scoring.
Just
All right, ready, go.
Jackie Robinson.
Yankees.
Sport.
Baseball.
Boom.
I don't know who he played for.
Control C.
Copy.
Control P.
Paste. Copy and paste.
I need to read
Full
a piece
sentences.
of paper, so I want to send something to the.
Copier.
Another word for copier.
Printer.
Yes.
Attaboy. What state are we in?
Oh, Control V is paste, isn't it?
What state?
Connecticut.
Oh, sure. So the printer, what do you have to touch to create that? What were you using? Your
What a touch to create.
if you have an Apple Mac, it's
Laptop.
A what? If you have an Apple Mac,
Computer.
yes.
What a touch to make.
Oink
that.
oink. Feeney. Oink oink.
Pig. Layups.
Yeah, he got it. He said
Whoa,
it. He
pig.
said it.
I said pig.
All right, time. 5.
That was terrible.
5.
Yeah. Sorry. I touch it. You lost me. It's all right. That was
All
bad.
right.
That was my fault. That was my fault.
Oh, I should have mixed these in.
Who's your phone a friend?
You picking a friend?
Me?
Yep.
You want the green buzzer?
Yeah, you. My wife.
Yeah. You have to come down to the stage.
They're gonna win this
I
one.
still feel good, John. Don't worry.
All right, 5.
Feeney's gonna give you easy ones.
Control C.
Yeah. Control
Okay.
C. How is that printer?
Okay.
How is Control C printer, by the way? Control C? That's how you print? Yeah. Well, that's what you said. Control C first. Confused me.
Ready.
Should have picked
Don't
Uncle Doug.
embarrass me.
Ready.
His son goes to Bowercrest, and he's in the audience.
Patchen?
What?
Good one.
Oh, Brett Esterson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to look at the animals that live at the
Farm?
other kind of thing.
Zoo?
Yeah.
Another kind of thing.
Oh, not tackle football, but
Flag football?
I would have gone with touch, actually.
Faster, let's go!
oh, sitting right there. Sure.
Tie train.
Yes.
These are easy ones, Feeney.
In your pocket.
Was that funny?
In your pocket.
My phone, my
Yeah.
wallet, my keys?
Yeah, phone. Phone.
I don't think that's the answer, though.
Yeah.
That's not the answer, no.
Yeah.
Be more specific.
Well, you just said the answer.
iPhone, let's go.
Next.
Oh,
Android.
-1.
-1, down
This is
1.
what this event is and also what I do.
A farce?
Okay, no.
Nonprofit?
What?
Nonprofit?
What do you have to
Time.
do to keep? Oh,
Time.
it was a
Did you
fundraiser.
subtract 1? That's 3, technically. Yeah, but then he gets -1. -1 for saying it.
I got a phone. Give me a break. Go get one here.
Who's that? This should be good. Ty,
Ready.
who's phoning?
Oh,
Oh, wait. Oh, that's me.
I have to pick one.
Start over.
I'm probably gonna be the worst one.
Yep.
Brett.
Brett.
My captain.
This is
My second year captain.
Lay up.
Woo!
Brett, you should just pass everyone to Ty since he never does it to you. Brett's
All right.
serious. Brett's got his A game on.
Oh my God.
Ready. Brett, you ready?
Sure.
I'm not.
I didn't get last because you got it.
He was our 5th round pick.
Feeney.
No, our team.
Oh, our team?
Yeah.
Alicon.
No, 6th round.
Oh, Jason Ryan.
Done. He is next to you and one of the worst captains.
Scott McGiffin.
Yep. Feeney came out singing like him today.
He came out really badly.
No, he came out singing. Red sweater.
Oh, red sweater. Oh, Mr. Rogers.
Yes. This is what you do best on the court.
Missing layups.
No, shoot. You shoot what?
Shots. 3-pointer.
This is where you put your
Eggs in the basket. All my eggs.
Mouse pad.
All your
Switch. Pass.
All in.
This is Feeney's 50th.
Podcast.
Yep.
Oh, talking about himself.
This guy, Billy loves him, and that's all he picks, 1st round.
Billy Fisher. Stephen Fisher. Steve Fisher.
Pass.
Can't get that one.
Layups.
All the easy ones.
1 cent is a...
Is a penny?
Yeah.
A dollar?
Ty gets
What
a
am I
trophy
doing
for
now?
this.
Huh? You whistling.
Yeah. We got a lot of time here.
Yeah. This is the
I feel like
extended.
the time just went forever.
You want to, if you want, what do you want to do when you want to clip papers together? What do you use?
Oh, negative.
What road did we park on?
road, he said road.
Oh, negative.
How long is this?
Apparently, you guys get
It's a
unlimited
parade
time.
on March 17th. It's a day on March 17th.
Pick and Jim Miller.
No, March 17th.
I know.
Ty doesn't know.
Last one.
All right, what does Feeney miss after he gets fouled?
Nicole. Nicole advice. Make the layups, Feeney.
That was a good one. I missed those too.
Oh, foul shot. Oh, sorry.
Good job. All right, good job.
Yeah.
Thank you to all our guests. We played games. Oh, we got winners.
All right.
Let's see. Incoherent Charles, last game. Don't forget, thank my wife did that. Thank the sponsors. Oh, anyone check out the quotes? Please take one of these home. They are QR codes to buy more merch. The sizes were off, so buy some merch. Be a good friend. Again, we got some podcasts, and thank you all for our sponsors. People's Bank was our biggest sponsor, Direct Line Media, and Fresh Ink. So thank you so much. Who is taller than Ty, better looking than Feeney, and nicer than Andy?
Seth Brown.
Who is taller than Ty, better right hand than Scott, better left hand than Feeney? And this, who is taller than no one, more trophies than everyone, and the second best Tran? Thank you again. And then we have the pictures of all 50 podcast guests. Nancy, Dave Pylon, buy a house. Dave Pylon's your man. All right. We got some raffle winners. You want to? Raffle winners, get them on the way out. Any closing remarks from our guests? Ty, any closing remarks?
I have to go first? Okay. Thank you for all that Feeney does for the community, and I really appreciate everyone coming out, and thank you.
Thank you, thank you. All right. Scott, closing remarks.
Bar mitzvah. No, seriously, Feeney does, he's just a good egg, and I'm so glad to see everyone out here, especially my family. But, you know, we appreciate you. You're doing a great job, bud. Seriously.
Boo.
Thank everybody for putting up with this. The Feeney Show, and Eric, I think everyone is excited to see where you take it and to help out with your mission of giving the community good support and benefits to those who need it. So thanks for letting me be part of it.
And getting to 100.
Yeah, here's to 100. 100. 100. Again, shout out to the Playhouse, Playhouse on Park, Maximum Beverage, School of Rock, Scott at School of Rock. They really rocked it. Those kids come in not knowing much, and they really killed it. Doro, they donated a lot of food, so if there's still some food, please eat or take some home. You guys need lunch tomorrow? I know Decker's hungry. Weehaw Roasting and Brewing, that was obviously good stuff on 141 because that kicked early, so check them out. And we have some podcast winners, podcast winners. You're all winners for being here. True West Hartford sports fashion. You're all winners. Shamrock Tattoo, Kathy Fagan, woo! Co-worker, she's getting tatted up. Float 41, Jim Miller.
Yeah, Jim.
Float, catch that on the way out, free float. It's amazing. You float in like 10,000 pounds of salt water. It's very peaceful. Excel Fitness, like this guy needs to work out anymore.
It's appropriate winner.
John Decker.
Woo!
Excel Fitness. See Marty, he'll coordinate with that one. And thank you for Kevin? Jeff donated from Excel Fitness. Weehaw Co-working. Nancy Murrell. Mantel.
All right.
Neighbor. That's my neighbor. Our backyard's touch. Neighbor of Feeney. Gastro Park. Really?
Yeah, he's going to trade with me.
Okay, you better bring us. Scotty Mac. Gastro Park.
That's rigged. It's rigged.
Shake it up. Reach from the bottom. Scotty Mac, $25 gift card. Cool. Oh, Scott, you're in trouble because the winner of School of Rock has a difficult time even clapping on beat. Mama Feeney.
All right.
At my wedding. Now she's going to be a rock star. A month with Scott, you'll be a rock star. She loves, what's her name? Oh, Cooper? No. No, who's the hippie rocker that? Janis Joplin. You know any Janis Joplin? Infinite Abundance. Oh, bro, this fix is in. Len Diana, episode 19. If you want to, Len, if you just want to watch the last, best one ever, I break out of the wooden chair and fall on my bottom. The chair smashes. Just check out, it's amazing. Infinite Abundance, he'll read Reiki, and it's Andy. You're going to be like getting a lot of Tom Izzo vibes, a lot of Magic Johnson vibes, Draymond Green
there you
vibes,
go.
Michigan State. Boo. See, Len.
Okay, thanks.
Athleta, $100 gift card. Seth Brown. Where's Seth Brown?
He's not here to collect it. Pass it on.
And then Savage Palette, Schifrin. You know Schifrin. But you can get that to him. The Celtics flag. They play tonight. Anybody got a Celtics score? Up by 25? All right. Well, if you guys want that flag, donate to Friends of Feeney. Please grab some swag on the way out. This means so much to me. This is the world. Friends and family are here. We're doing great things. Boogie B, closing remarks.
We wish. He kept that off. Kept that off the docket.
Give her to Mike one time. She's got a joke. Yeah.
Okay, yes, I'm very excited for this. Okay, I've been waiting for this. So, guess how many people showed up today? More people than the Zohara event. Yeah, that was good. He's crying. He's probably going to cry. Okay.
Wait, hold on. Introduce
Who
yourself.
was roasting his wife for not being able to clap on beat and decided to sing the Mr. Rogers theme song? Ooh. We're
Maybe this is a
shamed.
bad idea.
It's okay. It was totally a bad idea. I'd agree with that. I've been saving these.
All right, couple more.
Wait, okay, one more. Who decided to knock a cinnamon donut, her favorite, out of his daughter's hand and then let it crash to the wall, then to the floor, and then still asked if he could take a bite? Him! Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Okay.
Woo! Yeah.
Oh, cinnamon donuts. We may have a possible, Dave, if they want to give a video recording on the way out. Is that possible? Guests want to leave a message on the camera? So stick around if you want to say something to the camera, either promote yourself, leave a complimentary message. But again, thank you so much. And like true podcast fashion, we always end with everyone screaming, "Be a good friend." So I wanted to hear this all the way across town in Blueback Center. We're going to say, "Be a good friend" on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Be a good friend!